If anyone's watching, I'm just getting set up real quick. So you'll just watch me typing on stuff. Hello, Marcos. I'll be getting started on readings soon. Hello, guys. I'm just getting set up. The actual live was set for 10:30, but I got started early last time too, so it's not a big deal. The live stream is a little laggy, so what I say will come to you like 5 seconds-ish after I've already actually said it, so it's not me ignoring you or anything, just so you're aware. Hello, Steve. Okay. All right, I pinned a comment at the top. So if you came here with a question in mind, it's free. I'm just doing this to help build the channel and give people some answers. I see a lot of tarot readers on here charging people money. Kind of makes me feel a little, it's not my thing to charge money to help people in that sense. So put in a question. This is deck A, this is B, and this is C. This is I'm probably gonna botch the name. Soa Mystic. This is just a Rider-Waite deck, and this is Light Seers Tarot. So you ask the question, tell me A, B, or C, and I will get to you in the order that it comes. And last live, we ended up having enough time to answer multiple questions for multiple people, and we also ended up getting to an angel number as well. So we were just having fun with it. We did have a scammer pop in like 100 times last time, so just do your best to ignore them when they do pop in, and I'll do my best to delete them off as quickly as I can. Okay. Marcos. What is your specific yes or no question? So I'll only be able to answer it with a yes or no. So go ahead and pop those in there, and I'm going to spend the next 6 minutes taking out the major arcana for our live. So pop in your question, pop in your deck that you would like, and I will get to you in a few moments. We only use the major arcana because it gives us a more definitive answer than using the minor arcana. Okay. Also, let me know if you guys are subscribers or you're here considering subscribing. Definitely interested to know how many of my subscribers make it to the live. It has been posted up since pretty much right after I did the last live last Saturday or Sunday in some areas of the world. It's been up, so I just want to see how well that reached my subscribers. Just separating out major and minor arcana here. Probably should have done this ahead of time. I did last time. I was more prepared last time. That one took a little longer. I'm not used to that deck yet. Okay, Luke. I just saw that you're just gonna look something up. Yeah, it is. It can be anything. You can ask about a job, a relationship. You can any yes or no, really. As weird as you want to make it, within reason, right? Okay, I got it all separated. Okay, if you are here and you just popped on, there's a pinned comment at the top that explains what we're doing here. You ask a yes or no question. This is deck A, deck B, deck C. You ask your question, then you tell me which deck you prefer, and I get to you in the order that it is received. Okay, let's see. Marcos. Are you asking Marcos whether it's acceptable in your religion to get a divorce? Can you be more specific? Pick one, Steve. Which deck would you like? And then also I need a question to go along with that. Hi, Andrew. If you have a question, that's cool. If you just want to stare at my face for 2 hours, that's fine too. IT and computer stuff. Deck B. Okay, Luke, I'm going to answer your question if you should do a job in IT or computer stuff and computer stuff. Guess that depends on if you enjoy it, huh? If you don't enjoy computer stuff, it wouldn't be very fun. Should Luke do a job in... Okay. So you have the death card. So this is no. So hopefully that wasn't something you were really trying to do because they say no. Okay. Marcos. All right. Which deck did you want, Marcos, for your question? Okay. Right. But you can pick one of the 3 decks. So if you want A, B, or C, pick one specifically. A, B, C. There we go. A. Okay. Okay, you want to get a divorce, but you want to know if it's acceptable within your religion. That's the yes or no going for. Is it acceptable in Marco's religion to get a divorce? You have the World card, which is a yes. So that would be a yes. Okay. You know what? I just realized I didn't have it on live chat. I had it on top chat. Doesn't make much of a difference, but make sure that you have your chat on the top. You have the option to click it over to live. So that'll show you the live chat instead of like the top conversation that's going on. That way you can see everybody. I did answer your question, Luke. I don't know if you were present when that happened, but thank you for coming by. Okay, well, hopefully this is going to pick up in a little bit. Last time we had quite a few participants roll through. You can feel free to ask more than one question, especially when there's a low amount of participants at first.
I don't. I'm sure that there are many people that view this live. It's vertical, so it's probably coming through in a short. I think. I'm not really sure how that works. Um, in case you don't know what this is or you haven't looked into the chat, you can ask a yes or no question. No cost to you. It's just us hanging out here, and hopefully you enjoy enough to subscribe. You can feel free to ask a question and pick a deck. This is A, B, or C. So go ahead with your question. Kayla, I think is how you pronounce your name. Feel free. Oh, and there is a bit of a lag, like 5 seconds-ish. So that will be why I'm slow to respond verbally. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, Kayla, I'm going to get your answer for you. Does Ryan have romantic feelings for Kayla? Yes or no, please. Way too many buttons. Ooh. That is the second time the death card has come out, and we just started the evening. This is a no in most cases when it comes to love, but what I'm hearing is transformative. So this may have the possibility of transforming into something more, but currently, right now, there are not romantic feelings, but they can transform into romantic feelings. And you can feel free and stick around and ask as many questions as you like, and I will get to everything in the order that it is received. And then when we start getting later into the evening, I bust out angel numbers as well. So feel free to pop in, pop out, whatever you must. Okay. No problem. Thanks for stopping in. Okay. Hi, Geeta. If I'm saying your name right. I know last time I was unsure. Thanks for coming back. It's a little slow. We had a few men come in first, and it's a little slow, but we have a few hours, so I am okay. I spent most of my day at a baby shower, not my own. 7 kids is a good stopping point for myself. Did you come with questions? Would you like the A, B, or C? We're doing that as well. I guess I should ask how you are too. That's the right thing to say. General. Okay. Usually it's just yes or no, so I'm wondering, since you're a returning viewer, we'll get you general guidance. Okay, just once. Okay, we need some general guidance for Geeta, please. What does she need to know? Right. You have the Tower. So I feel like there is something that needs to either be removed or completely restructured in your life. Okay, I know that's a bit deep for just popping in on the live, but I feel like you already know what it is that you need to release or what you need to deconstruct, something that you might have been working really hard on building in your life. This might even be your main project, your main goal, the main thing that you've been doing, and it might not be what is right for you. I feel like you'll know what that is. Got real deep. First thing, huh? No problem. Okay. If you want to stick around or pop back in, that's fine. I plan on being on here for about 2 hours-ish. Depends on how slow it is. Kayla, are you interested in any other questions? Asking questions? It's there is no limit as long as we don't get crazy busy and I start having to answer other people. Okay. If you don't have a yes or no question in mind, I don't mind pulling an angel number for the people that have already asked a question. So if you guys want an angel number, I can bust one of those out for you also. All right. Geetha, it's just you and me. I feel like that's happened before. That's okay. You know how awkward it is to sit here on a live and there's no participants. Well, there's one, Geetha. I know you're there. But it's really awkward to sit here. What am I supposed to do? Just shuffle my cards and wait for people to ask questions. You know, with the regular readings that I'm posting or the classes that I'm posting, it's something that I've already written. That's something that I've done the reading, I've written my notes, and now I'm reading from my script. So it's a lot easier than sitting here on the live. Angel number. Okay, Geetha. You heard my plea. Please, somebody save me from myself sitting here shuffling cards. Geetha, please. I don't want to give you one. This is a new deck, by the way, so it's very stiff, very stubborn. You have 31, courage. I embody courage in all that I do. I face my fears head on, knowing that bravery leads to growth and transformation. My courageous heart guides me towards my dreams. There you go, Geetha. I think the more awkward part is I think this goes through the shorts feed. I really don't know. I don't have enough experience in it. So the awkward part is like people are just scrolling past your face and the random weird things that you're doing. And what if the 1 second that they're looking at you, you're doing something really weird? So. I haven't seen any of our other friends from last Saturday. It's just you so far. Sure, go ahead and ask a question for your mom as long as you have permission. Okay. And then I need to know which deck you want to use too. Also. Okay. Okay. Health isn't really a popular or good thing to ask questions about. I can pull the card for you, but I'm going to put this big old disclaimer. In fact, I'll write it down. Disclaimer. I am not a medical professional. Please seek medical treatment if you are in need. Okay, I'll pop up my little disclaimer first and then I'll do your card. Okay, do you want A, B, or C? Geetha. Okay. Good or bad? Okay, so she needs to know if it's going to be good or bad. Can you ask a more specific question, like that would have a yes or no outcome for me? Like, I guess, is her health going to be good? That would be a yes or no kind of question. Okay. That's okay, Madison. Geetha is back. We've had a few that weren't here before pop in, and they left already. So, Geetha, to answer your question, is your mother's health going to be good? That's the question I'm going to ask. Is your mother's health going to be good? For Geetha, please. Well, you had two come out. You have the Magician and the Sun. This is absolutely yes, positivity. This is clarity. This is healing. This is a fantastic sign. And I feel like she's going to be making moves that actually heal her for herself. Okay? Madison's here. Geetha, my daughter's popped into the chat. I'm not really sure what the SS means. I don't know if it's just lingo that I don't know. The SSS. Oh. Okay. Okay. Madison, do you want to ask a question or have an angel number or something to pass the time? Hi, Luke. I did answer your question. I don't know if you were still there when I did answer your question. It was actually no. So, hi, Happy. Good to see you again. I'm glad you're back. Madison, my daughter's in the chat for Geetha and Happy, who were with us last weekend. It's okay. It's not a big deal. I don't know, Madison. Are you going to get a lot of money? Is Madison going to get a lot of cash? I'm sorry. Hold on. Wait. Happy, I'll get to your question in just a second. Will you pick a deck, A, B, or C for me, Happy? Will Madison get a lot of cash or Christmas? It ain't going to come from your mom. Yes. Hi, Trevor. Okay, so we have a few more people here. This is deck A, B, and C. Pick one of these decks and let me know which deck you choose along with your question. Happy, will Ashley text me this month? And B. Okay. Will Ashley text Happy this month? You have 3 cards that fell out. You have the Lovers, the Hermit, and the Tower. Okay, so they're not letting me just say yes or no. So the Tower is there's something that you need to release or reconfigure or reconstruct and kind of go within for a little while to maybe do some healing on your innerness. And then this will develop into something more. With the Lovers on top, I would say yes, she's going to text, but there's a lot that needs healed and fixed up before this relationship can end up prospering, if it is a relationship. Okay. Are my family members mad at me? Trevor. A. Are my family members mad at me? Trevor. Let's get your answer. Are my family members mad at me for Trevor, please? Yes or no? Okay. You have the Wheel of Fortune. And then there was also the Fool and the Emperor. The Emperor is some kind of masculine figure, father figure, uncle, some masculine figure in your life that might be one in a position of power. Then you have the Fool. So I feel like that are you the black sheep in your family? But yes, with the Wheel of Fortune, it is a yes, but also it doesn't feel like a bad energy. Sometimes it's okay for people to be mad at you if you're being your true and authentic self. Okay. No problem, Happy. Luke, deck C, does my crush have feelings for me? Luke, does his crush have feelings for him? Yes or no, please. You have the Justice card. This is a yes. So, yes, they do. No problem, Trevor. Okay, guys. We got real quiet. I can hear the crickets. Geetha, Happy, Luke, Trevor, feel free. Madison as well. Madison is my daughter for those who have just popped back into the chat. Feel free to ask more than one question. Also, we have angel numbers for fun, when we're passing the time. So you can ask for one of those as well. I'm sitting here on this camera for 2 hours, so I need something to do. Don't everybody talk at once. I don't think I can handle it. Okay, I just go back to shuffling cards. Oh, Geetha left. Okay. The Fool keeps popping out. It just popped out when I'm randomly shuffling. Just a lot of new energy starts to happen after the full moon comes in. How are you guys feeling after the full moon? The full super moon, sorry. It's also the beaver moon, which is really a weird name, but I got the full again. You could shuffle it twice and we got the full. Crickets. All right. Happy Luke Trevor. Okay. I am probably gonna botch your name all to pieces. Sandunika. I think is kind of how you say it. Would you like deck A, B, or C for your question? Oh, and there's a little bit of a lag, like 5 seconds ish. So that's fine. B. Okay. Will Sandunika, if I'm saying that correctly, get a call from boyfriend today? Rowan. You had 3 flip over, actually. You have the Emperor with the High Priestess and the Empress in between. So she is the portal between the conscious and the unconscious mind. So what I feel like is happening here is you thinking about it and you wishing it to happen and wanting it to happen is actually going to manifest it into reality for yourself. So I feel like yes. No problem. Feel free to ask more than one question. I also have an angel number deck here as well. That's just for fun. Hello, Sandy. Do you have a question? We have deck A, B, and C. Feel free to ask your question and let me know which deck you'd like. Okay. Would you like A, B, or C? Sandy. Sandy. Okay. Sandunika. I'm sorry if I'm botching your name. If you have another question, I will get to you next. Sandy, do most of my coworkers dislike me because of something about me? We're about to find out. This deck is so slippery. It's PVC, and we only have the 22 major arcanas in it right now, so it's like wanting to bow and like throw my cards all over the room. Okay. You had 3 flip over, Sandy. You have the Devil, the Justice card, and the Strength card. So what I feel like this is saying is this energy that you're feeling between you and your coworkers is a very toxic environment. I feel like this toxic environment is going to be brought to balance, but it's also going to require you to have this strength to shut them down, to quiet their passive aggressiveness and just be the one that's in control. But I do feel like you'll have some kind of divine intervention in that case. So yes, maybe they do, but who cares? I know you care. But what I'm saying is you have the strength to not care and to shut them down. Okay? All right. Any more questions? No problem, Sandy. I am sure that you are a wonderful, wonderful person. So you do not need to worry about what others think about you. The best thing about us all are the things that are quirky and weird. At least I think so. You guys can feel free to ask more than one question. We have the angel number deck as well. Hello, the spoiled one. Is Sanam living alone right now or with her parents? Okay, I will answer the first part. Is she living alone right now? I also need to know which deck you would like. We have deck A, B, or C. Okay, Sandy, feel free to ask your next question along with which deck you would like. And I will get to you right after. Let's see. Okay. Is Sanam, I think I'm saying the name correctly, living alone right now? Okay. So you had 2 cards come out. You have the Hermit, which is very much alone. Usually it'll mean a no, but this to me is saying yes, she lives alone. And then we also had the Magician flip and then flop back down, and that's a 1. So I would say yes, living alone. Sandy, do my coworkers not like me because I look easy to bully? I don't even know how to pull a card. Look, I will pull your card in just a second. People prey on people who seem nice and vulnerable because they know that they won't lash out at them. Okay, that's their problem, not yours. But we'll get a card for you. Do my coworkers not like me because I look easy to bully? Yes or no? You have the Justice card, so this is a yes. Again, the Justice card came up again, and I do feel like things are going to be just and fair as long as you allow that to happen for yourself. Feel free to ask more than one yes or no question. We do have the angel number deck as well. The angel number deck is just like a synchronized number, basically. No problem, Sandy. Okay. So protection crystals usually are black because they absorb negativity that people are portraying onto you. They absorb the negative attitudes from other people. That way they don't make it into your aura and into your energy. So any kind of black crystal is really good. I actually keep my black crystals really close to me on my desk. I have another one here. So I keep my black ones on this end of my cards, usually, to protect me from the energies of other people or the energies of the signs that I'm reading for, or the spirits and guides that want to come in. So any kind of black crystal you want to wear is really, really good. Okay. No problem. I actually, I have a nephew who is kind of my son-ish. It's complicated. I sent him to his first day of a new school with a black crystal heart in his pocket, and he said it was the best day ever. Okay. It was cute. And then the next day he's like, I lost it and I can't go back to school. So I had to give him another one. Yeah. Kids are crazy. Although that is how I feel sometimes too. If I don't have a certain crystal or a piece of jewelry or, I don't know, my comfortable pants for something that I have to do, I'm like, no. Keep getting the Justice card, the Temperance card, and the Fool card while I'm sitting here fiddling around, waiting for people's questions. So I feel like that's significant. And the Tower. The Tower keeps coming out a lot as well. Not the Tower. No, the Tower. At least it wasn't the answer to one of your questions, right? We'll take everything else. Actually, the Tower gets a bad rep. I like the Tower. I like to declutter. I like to remove things. I like to go through my social media and remove everything, throw away all the miscellaneous Barbie shoes on the floor, finally, things like that. So the Tower and the clearing of all the old and the energies is not too bad. The Justice card again. I can't make it up. I'm telling you, some kind of collective energy is going on when it comes to justice. There's some kind of good. There's something good happening. Hey, Princess Shy. Do you have a question for me? We have deck A, B, or C, which is here. Go ahead, ask a question. Let me know which deck you want. We also have an angel number deck available to get you a synchronized number and the quote that comes with it. Well, okay. Deck A, B, or C? The black. There's 2 black ones. The big one or the little one? Okay. Okay. All right. Does E think Princess Shy is sexy? If this is your significant other and they don't, they can go F themselves. Okay. This is maybe. Maybe. I feel like that might be, if you look like a hobo that day or not. You know, maybe. But you know what I mean. My cat just sneezed. It was weird. Okay, you guys. Oh, Princess Shy. Feel free to ask more than one question as well. We're kind of slow here, so entertainment is welcome. We're just Sandy and Princess Shy right now. You guys have the floor. Even my daughter left me. Will E be my sponsor? What do you do? I'm curious. What do you need a sponsor for? What is that for? Also, A, B, or C? C. I like this deck too. It's fits really perfectly in your hands. Investor. What do you do that you need investing for? That sounds really fancy. Okay, will E be my sponsor? You have the Chariot. Okay, so the Chariot in a money endeavor is yes. Sandy, will I get married next year? B. Sandy, will I get married next year? Sandy. Oh, you got the Lovers. Yes. Yes, you will. If you don't, then it would be by your own default, which would mean you didn't put yourself out there. So Spirit, Divine, what have you, is saying you have the possibility right here. It's there. They're supporting you in it, and you have to go and get it and take it. No problem, guys. Marriage is not all it's chalked up to be. I just celebrated my 7th wedding anniversary on 11/11. Okay, we've been together 9 years. We have 5 children together, and then 2 of our own separately. It's like yours, mine, and ours. We have 7 of them. It's not all it's chalked up to be. Hello, Bulletproof. I know we have a little bit of a language barrier sometimes, so I'm kind of confused on the first 2 words of your sentence about government job. If you can try to make the question a little bit more clear, and then let me know A, B, or C for your question. Thank you. Ooh, you really like this floppy deck. I'm telling you, the whole thing is going to fly out of my hands. Has Sandy already met the man that she's going to marry? Assuming that you're a she. That was rude. I'm still kind of old school, I guess. Okay. Have I already met the man I'm going to marry? Has Sandy already met the man she's going to marry, please? There's a few cards that keep trying to come out. It says no. Steph. No, you have not met them. That reminds me of the song, but I haven't met you yet. I do not know what song that is. No problem. Bulletproof, are you still there? Let me see. If you want to construct your question in a way that I can understand, the first two, it might have been your name. I'm not really sure. But I'll gladly answer your question. Sometimes the ones that we're not expecting turned out. The tower just fell out again. Sometimes the ones we're not expecting turn out to be the best kinds of things. Okay, you guys have the floor. We have Sandy in the chat, Princess Shy, and Bulletproof still. If you guys want to ask questions, get an angel number, have a conversation, watch me be weird and shuffle cards. The Hermit and the Temperance. Will I meet him online? We'll find out. Sometimes people will meet really great people online. My mom meets people that suck online. So it's a toss-up, isn't it? Will Sandy meet her future spouse online? You got the world card, which is yes. Okay. Something else just was saying this person I feel like is going to be a fixed sign. So if you don't know what a fixed sign is, Sandy, go ahead and look it up. It's going to be one of those 4 signs. That's the energy that I'm getting from this card. Yeah. It's surprising how many people have seen this live and haven't asked a question. We have 50 people so far. I know I'm not entertaining. Although here I am, an entertainer. Makes sense. I know I had way more energy last Saturday. Last Saturday I had coffee in the morning, a monster in the afternoon, and then a coffee right before I did live. So I was all pepped up at 11 o'clock at night. But tonight, although we had a more consistent flow of viewers. Sandy, you are a lone wolf. Bulletproof left us. So I'm here. And just keep asking your questions. It's fine with me. Unless, of course, you're tired. Or what part of the world are you from, Sandy? I'm curious. goodness. Temperance came out again. I was thinking about doing a live that taught tarot, well, kind of, for people to ask me questions about tarot, because I do a lot of tarot lessons here on my channel, and that's actually how I got a lot of my subscribers, was through teaching tarot. So I was thinking about doing a teaching or like, you know, talk tarot with LaLuna. So that might be cool. Yes or no questions. There is no wrong question except for one that isn't yes or no. So just ask away. Well, okay. Temperance card came out again. I think that's a card of patience. The Temperance. As above, so below, full on the bottom again. Have patience, they're saying. Have patience and the questions will come. Nobody. Just a head floating in space. Nobody to talk to, no questions to answer. What do you do in these gaps where there's no one here with you? Nothing too weird. Yes or no questions, please. I could be doing something really weird right now. There's nobody here. Right? Feel free to ask yes or no questions. We have deck A, B, or C for you to choose from. Patience is a virtue. What do I do? Just start pulling random cards and talking, I guess. Pull a Moonology Oracle card for the collective since we don't have any questions currently. Moonology Oracle card for the collective to kill some time. Expect powerful change. That's an eclipse. New moon eclipse. Hello. How is my love life with my future boyfriend? Okay. I like to keep it yes or no just so I don't have to go too deep into a lot of detail. But just this once. Just this once. Okay. Love life for Sandanika. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Happiness, I will get you in a moment. Yes, feel free to ask your question. This is deck A, B, or C. Feel free to choose one, and I will get to you next. Hello. Okay. Sandanika. Oh, you got the Lovers. I would say it's going to be pretty darn good with the Lovers card. Positive outcome in your love life, Sandanika. Versafir. Okay, happiness. I will get to you right after Versafir. Do you have a deck you want? Versafir, if I'm saying it correctly. A, B, or C? Okay. A, okay. All right. Is G going to cheat on... I don't know if that's supposed to say Jamie or Jaheen. You have the Devil and the High Priestess. So the High Priestess kind of got stuck to the back of the Devil. The Devil is no, but also I feel like this is some kind of toxic situation. I feel like there's already an inner knowing of the correct path to take, diving deep inside and listening to your intuition about it. Happiness will Bleedar break up with the mother of his children. B. Hello. You have Judgment for Happiness's question. Okay. The Judgment card is a no. Okay. So that's your answer. What else do we have here? If I miss you, just repeat the question and I will see you. Dahaya. Kartik. Unblock me. Okay. Aradahaya, I think I'm saying that correctly. A, B, or C for your question. Hello, Raul, I think. Would you like A, B, or C? Okay, B. Aradahaya. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep messing up your name. You know who you are. I can't answer when they will unblock you, but I can ask whether they will unblock you. So yes or no. Will Kartik unblock Aradahaya? Woo! Okay, so you got quite a bit of cards that came out. You have the Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Strength, and the Empress. All are yes. So you will be unblocked. Thanks. I grew it myself. All right. Will I get a job this week? C. Okay. Will Raul, I think. You have the strength card. Yes. Yes, you will. Now, when it comes to tarot, these are guidances. So you have the strength to get a job. As long as you have the perseverance to do so. Okay, Versafir or Versphere, is Jahim in love with G? Would you like to pick a deck for that question? Aradahaya, I think I'm saying it correctly. When will Kartik propose? I can't answer when, but I can answer whether or not they will. Will they propose? Shocking. Kartik propose. Versafir, just one moment, okay? Woo! All right, we're getting the strength a lot tonight. You have the strength card along with judgment, okay? So the strength is yes, and the judgment is a no. What am I feeling here? When it comes to proposing, I feel like the answer is a yes, but it can turn into a no as well. It just depends on the circumstances for yourself. No problem. Thank you. This is the time of night or the time of day when all 7 of my children are sleeping. So yeah, positive vibes all around. Sorry if that wasn't clear, as clear as you wanted. Okay. And if I botch everyone's names and I mess up everyone's names, I apologize. I have a lot of subscribers and people that come in from different countries, and sometimes I find it hard to pronounce names. Oh, also I have my angel number deck out as well. So if you guys would like an angel number, feel free to ask as well. Will they get married? Okay. Would you like A, B, or C? C. Okay. Will they get married? From Versapir, please. You have the judgment card. This is a no. Okay. All right. Let's see who's with me. Okay. All right. Today I get a call from my boyfriend. Okay. Would you like A, B, or C on whether or not your boyfriend will call you? No problem. B. Will Sandunika, if I'm saying it correctly, boyfriend call? Woo! You have the Empress, so that's a yes. Also, the fact that it's the Empress is being patient and being receptive, and make sure that you're not seeking, okay? just sit back and let this person come to you. Okay. We had a little rush. This kind of reminds me, I used to be a chef in restaurants for 10 years before I became an influencer, or whatever you want to call doing this, an entertainer, and a stay-at-home mother. Sure. Oh, you want me to pronounce big word. Okay. Okay. A, B, or C? Thank you. This is the only night of the week that I put my face on. The rest of the nights, I look like a homeless person. In basketball shorts and a t-shirt. No makeup. I brush my hair sometimes. Okay. Okay. This deck is fairly new, so it's a little sticky. And it likes to put out multiple cards. So you have the Fool. And the Fool, what the Fool is telling me is venture out. Go somewhere different. Okay. If I'm saying Rahu, I don't know. I'm sorry. I feel like it's saying venture out, go somewhere new, in a new area. But you have prior experience in what it is that you're doing, so I wouldn't be afraid of experiencing this new thing. Bumble? Oh, that's a dating site. Okay. Sandy, will it be Bumble? I had really good results on Tinder back when I was doing the dating scene, but I have no clue how it is now. Been a very long time. Sandy, will Sandy meet her future husband on Bumble? Okay. You have the Chariot, and you also have the Sun card. So I feel like this is a very positive yes. And then with the Chariot, that can be a moving energy. I feel like sometimes it can be moving really fast, but I feel like it's saying build something stable first before moving forward with this. But definitely a yes. Sure. Versifere, if I'm saying that name correctly, an angel number, please. I know. Ooh, 28. You have confidence. I radiate confidence and self-assurance. I believe in my abilities and trust in my potential. With confidence, I pursue my goals and create the life I desire. So that was for you, Versifere. Okay. Thanks for the little hearts. I don't know if they do anything, but they make me feel nice. One day I'll make it up to the super sicker thing. I already have over 1,000 subscribers. It's the watch hours that suck to try and build. They give you a whole year, but really, it's definitely a difficult task. If you guys have multiple questions, I think most of you have already been here, so if you have multiple questions, feel free to ask. If you haven't had an angel number, feel free to ask for that. I also have some other decks for if we get bored. I have a finance and a career deck you can ask for. I have a lover's oracle you can ask for. And then there's timing decks as well. Okay, what time? My next video? Let's see. Next week I also clean houses on the side. I am like the jack of all trades, I know. I will probably plan on being here between 10:30 and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in America. So you'll have to figure that out for yourself. Next Saturday or Sunday, depending on where you live in the world. Here it is 11:46 p.m. So if that helps you with what time I am in. How long has he liked you? Or she? I guess I didn't. Okay, future happenings. And then we have pursuits to consider. So how long? I guess I can try to go for a timing thing when it comes to how long. You have the star. This is Virgo. So this could be any time during your Virgo season. So probably the one that just most recently passed. Unless you've known this person for a long time, then it's probably a previous Virgo season. If you don't know what that is, that's the September-ish, August to September. That's not Virgo. Yeah, I think it is. Okay. Okay, will Versifere be in a new relationship soon? Do you have a deck preference? Thank you. If I say your name wrong or I mess it up, feel free to try and like put it out so that maybe I can pronounce it correctly. If you understand what I mean, like put the vowels with it and things. Okay, B. You might hear my really, really annoying male cat in the background because we have a new female kitten and he feels like he's the dad and has to know where she is all the time. Okay. Now I got confused. Hold on. Will I be in a new relationship soon? Okay. This is for Versifere. Will they be, not me, in a new relationship soon? Oh. You have the Chariot and the Magician. Okay. So the Chariot is a no, but the Magician is also a no. So that is not soon. But with the Magician, you are using everything to manifest things in for yourself. I feel like there's something that you need to leave behind before you can manifest in this new relationship for yourself. Okay. Aradahaya. I'm sorry. Does he think I like him back? Deck A. Okay. You have the Star and the Death card. Okay, so the Star is a yes. The Death card is a no. Okay, so the Star is healing energy. I feel like you have to go through some kind of like a cycle of rebirthing yourself where you're doing some internal work. And you have to heal something first before this is able to happen for you. Okay. The cat. Okay, I'm still on here for another 40 minutes, so feel free to ask questions. Or angel number, financial, lovers. Usually I keep it to yes or no at first, and then I get bored. So I'm like, all right, let's use all my decks. We have future happenings cards. They're really lengthy, but they're really detailed. And then we also have the pursuits to consider, so something that you should consider doing deck as well. Okay. Hi, Kayla. Or I should say hi again. B, is nursing right for you? Okay. Is nursing right? That did not take much time to come out at all. You have the Empress, which is a yes. Yes, it is. Persevere, is my ex blocking my forward movement in love through spell work? You want to pick a deck for that question? Okay, feel free to ask multiple questions. I busted out the angel number deck as well, and then a bunch of other decks. So we'll see. We'll see what the next 40 minutes leads us to. C. Is my ex blocking my forward movement in love through spell work? You have the Chariot. Okay, the Chariot is a no. Okay, but if you do worry about somebody hexing you or putting a spell on you, etc., do consider wearing some kind of crystal protection. Okay. Will my husband be rich? Don't we all wish, right? Okay. You have the Hanged Man. Okay. The Hanged Man is maybe. Okay. I guess it depends on who you actually end up with. I think there's multiple directions that this can go. So see this from a different perspective. I feel like that's saying go for the person that you wouldn't normally go for. You might hear a toddler refusing sleep in the living room with my husband and a cat. Sandy. Deck B. Okay. Will I ever have a baby? Sandy. Will Sandy ever have a baby? Because I definitely have. Need to phrase that correctly. Will Sandy ever have a baby? I don't know what it is with this Justice card and the Fool card, but they keep coming out. So you have the Fool, which is a no, and then you have the Justice card, which is a yes. So I feel like the Fool is saying if you don't go out there, you don't get out there, get your butt in gear, and try to meet the correct person, it will be a no. But if you do, then you will get married and have a child. Okay. Yes, the cat. And actually, the kitten just got up and started walking around behind my. If you watch my other actual tarot videos, there's a thing on the corner of my desk. My kitten keeps going behind it, poking her head out behind the computer. Yes. Okay. Oh, you guys. Sad story. I have to get glasses. They're gonna come in next week. So I'm sitting here trying to read this tiny, tiny little print, and not feel old about it. Because I am 33 and I have to get bifocals. Will I receive a work offer this year? Is there a preference on, oh, okay. Never mind. You got me. Will Meow receive a work offer this year? This card wants to come out. The Wheel of Fortune. Yes. Yes, you will. Okay. I often feel like my ex pulls on my energy. Advice. You want advice. Okay. No problem. Meow. It's funny that your name is Meow because my cat keeps meowing in the background. Okay. Advice. Ooh. Okay. Well, I'm going to give you one of these too. You do have the Hierophant, okay, for part of your advice, okay? You have future happenings, and then you have the pursuits to consider. So which one do you want? Green, my bad, or purple? Pursuits to consider. Okay. These ones are fairly new as well, so they're a bit on the sticky side. Oh, well, that was easy enough. Pursuits to consider for Versifere. You possess discernment, a contemplative nature, and an inclination for introspection. The present moment is highly opportune for initiating any action. You might transform your social identity, strive to accomplish your task with method and precision, ensuring your success. Knowledge communicates, but wisdom listens. Knowledge speaks, but wisdom listens. And then you have another one. You carry tolerance, a focus on security, and a penchant for speaking pleasure. When faced with challenges, aim to resolve them with composure, which means handling this person with decency, even though you don't want to, instead of reacting with anger. So, them bringing you to anger is just them winning. Enhance your way of life by embracing more sophisticated choices. Consider engaging in creative pursuits to revamp your perspective. Employ patience and self control in resolving situations to prevent any harm to your reputation. Keep in mind that opportunities often arise and amid adversity. Impossible is for the unwilling. Okay. Sandy. Do I think that some people have demons in them or around them? Like an actual like devil demon or like an internal struggle? Or like demon versus angel kind of thing? I think that sometimes, yes, we may be susceptible to darker energies attaching to us. I don't know that I believe in, I don't know what I believe in. Honestly, that's why I say the divine or spirit, because I really don't know. But I do believe in energy. And I do believe that darker energies can be attached to people and they can continue to keep getting attached to that person until they're just all darkness themselves. And it's really hard to find the light inside. Okay. I wish I still had my old deck. So this is my second channel. So I had one previously. I deleted it, sold all my cards, and now I'm starting over. I used to have a What Are They Thinking deck, but I don't anymore. Okay. When my boyfriend thinks of me, does Kartik like to talk to me? This is for Ardahaya. I think I'm saying that right. You have a no. Okay. For banking aspirant, Ramaya. I'm sorry, I have a toddler that is in a sleep regression in the background. Okay. Will I get cleared RRB clerk mains exam on January 1st, 2025? I can answer that one first. I'll just pick a deck. Okay. Ooh. So you have the Judgment and the Devil card. So Judgment in a financial aspect, which is what I would consider this, is a yes. And then in with the Devil, it's a no. So I feel like if you succumb to maybe laziness or procrastination, that might end badly for you. So just make sure you're staying on top of your studies. Okay. All right, Jasmine. Hi. Will Edgar, Gemini, and I reconcile? No contact, separated. Okay. Reconcile like how? Like how? Okay. I guess I'll ask that question after I get your answer for you. But do you want to be friends with them? Or is this something that you're wanting to turn back into a romantic connection? Because that helps a lot. Nice to meet you too, Deck C. Okay, Will Edgar. I'm getting the Temperance card. I was fiddling with my cards and it keeps popping up a lot actually. So you have the Temperance card, which is a yes. The Temperance card is a card of balance. It's also a card of patience. So I wouldn't push the subject. I would definitely just sit back and kind of let it come to you. The divine, the spirit, what have you, is working behind the scenes to bring this into reality for yourself, okay? Whenever we try to force something, we usually mess it up. No problem, banking aspirant. When will G and Jahim break up? Versifere. A, B, or C? Yeah. Was it already romantic before you went no contact? A. Versifere. When do you? That's not really yes or no. Okay. Yeah. And that's also something you want to think of. Is it something that you really want back, or is it a toxic emotional attachment? I can try to get you a date, or not necessarily a date, but a time frame. Versifere. No problem, Jasmine. Well, that's easy. Versifere, you got the Strength card. Okay, I'm a Leo. So this could be anytime from July 23rd to sometime in mid-August. Okay. I don't really remember exactly. It's in the 20s. This This could be next year. This could be 20 years. So we don't really know specifically. It is an 8. So 8 is making me feel like the year of 8, which is this year. So very well, I don't know. Maybe they did break up and they got back together. Or maybe this is saying in another year of 8, the 8. So I guess you'd have to do the math on that. Jasmine, you don't have to just ask only one question. I'm sitting here for another 24 minutes, so feel free to ask as many questions as you want, and I will get to you as soon as I can. I also have angel number deck, a lovers oracle deck, and a financial deck, and some other stuff. They got together in August. How convenient. It might be safe to say that they'll probably break up in the same, like maybe they'll even break up on their anniversary because someone's disappointed about it or something. But we don't wish ill will on anybody here. Aw. Okay. 7, 7, 7, 7. 7 concurrent viewers, 7 chat rate, and 7 views. We have 777 right now. I think that's super cool. What is your boyfriend thinking of you? Okay. I'm going to answer Sandy's if Sandanika wants to give me a deck, and I can get to you. Sandy is Ash in love with Sandy. You really like the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, don't you? I'm glad I'm catching these. Okay, so you have the Star, the High Priestess, and the Hanged Man. So with the Star, okay, with the Star, it is a yes. With the High Priestess, it is a no. And with the Hanged Man, it is a maybe. That's helpful, right? That's all 3 answers in one. Something is hidden. There's something that you need to look at from a completely different angle. There's some healing that needs to be done. I don't know. It just, looking at these 3 cards kind of made me sad. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's something that person needs to work on, or they're going through something that they haven't talked about. Versifere, do you want to give me a deck? Should I reconcile with my ex? I don't want to give a yes or no unless I know if they were a decent human being. I don't advise getting back with exes that were toxic. Okay, you guys got me for another 21 minutes, so use it wisely. Stuff as many questions in there, or angel number, which is basically just, the synchronized number for yourself. B. Okay. Is he still mad at Versifere? Is her ex still mad? Her or she? I'm sorry. No, they're not. They're ready for something new. Is Bill in love with me? Are you talking about your Bumble people? Just going through the list, aren't you? Sandy. Is Phil in love with Sandy? You have the death card. It unconnected and reconnected. I don't know what that was. Okay. Death card? No. And then you have the Fool, which is also no. So, wrong guy, I guess. All right. Hello, Cotton Candy. Does G love me, please? Would you like A, B, or C? I'm sorry. Was that the best out of the hand that you had? Okay. Closing in on 19 minutes. Get your questions in. Cotton Candy, would you like to pick A, B, or C for your question? C? Okay. Does G love? You have the death card, which is a no. But the death card is all about transformative energy, death, rebirth, and recycling, and etc. So I feel like, and then there's this bright sun in the background. So that's optimism. I feel like maybe you have not, or this person has not completely released or let go of an ex or past situation. It might be holding you back from being able to receive love from this person or them, you. No problem. If you want an angel number before we get off, I have that here. If you would like to ask another question, feel free to do so. You might hear my cat and my sleep regression toddler in the background with his dad. He does not like to be without his mom. Okay. Is CP still involved sexually, romantically with his baby mama? For Sandy. You got the moon. So the moon card is a no, but also when I see this, I feel like there's some kind of shadow, something is not showing. Okay, there's something that you can't see with that. For Saphir, is G using Shaheen to get away from his mom? A, B, or C? Angel number for Cotton Candy. Whew. This is my birth time, guys. 444. You have stability. I'm grounded and secure in my foundation. The universe supports me in all my endeavors, providing stability and strength. I stand firm and confident, knowing I am divinely protected. So 444 for Cotton Candy. And he's a Pisces. Water sign. Kayla, can I get an angel number? Yep, you sure can. Angel number for Kayla, please. They want you to have the whole deck. I'm just kidding. It's new, likes to stick together. Angel number for Kayla. You have a few, so I'm going to read the top one, but just so you know, you have 999, 5959, and 222. You can also do your own research to find out what those mean on Google. 999, completion. I honor the cycles of life and embrace completion. I release what no longer serves me and welcome new beginnings. Each ending is a gateway to greater growth and opportunities. That was for Kayla. No problem. Angel number 4, Versafear. No problem. Guys, I am going to try to do a live session every Saturday, usually between 10:30 and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in America. So you can come back and see me then as well. Versafear. $14.14, adaptability. I embrace adaptability and flexibility in my life. I navigate change with grace and ease, finding new opportunities in every situation. I am resilient and open to the flow of life. Okay, Sandy, deck B. Would CF regret not having a baby and marrying me? Oh, we're getting deep. You have the star. So the star is a yes. But would they realize it? No. It's a man. No offense to the men out there. Okay. Does not. Would. Okay. Cotton Candy, can you please tell how my brother Christina is? Okay. I can attempt to do that for you. How is Christina's brother? Just for fun at the end of our live here. This one sliding towards me is doing great. Okay. This is a positive card. This is a card of healing. This is also a card of wish fulfillment. Things that he desires is coming into place for him. He's doing well. Is G using Jamie to break free from his mom? Do you have a deck preference? Okay. Is G using Jamie to break free from his mom? Wow. You hear my cats fighting in the background. Okay. You have the World card. So the World card is yes. And then Sandy, does Nick regret not staying with me? Deck B. Okay. Does Nick regret not staying with Sandy? You have the Hanged Man and Judgment. So this is a maybe and a no. So I feel like he won't see it yet, if that makes sense. Until he sees things in a different way, he won't even see it. Absolutely, no problem. Okay, you guys, we're going to wrap up here soon. Pop in another question, ask for an angel number, whatever you need to do. Okay. While I'm waiting on Versifier's deck preference, we'll go ahead with Sandy. Is Phil more in love with me than anyone else? You got death again, so no. Versifier, is this a divine connection? You got the Justice card, which is a yes. Now, divine. Sounds to me a little bit like, what do they call that? The one where your like soul splits into. You can tell I don't pay attention. Somebody help me. Not your soulmate, but your crap. Yeah, twin flame. There we go. Okay. Does CF wish I'd text him? You got the Hermit. Okay. The Hermit is a no. I think he likes to be a loner. Likes to be a loner. I know. It sucks sometimes. Okay, you guys. If you haven't already subscribe for me, especially if you enjoyed it, and then you'll get the notification when I post what time my next live is going to be. I also do tarot lessons, and then I usually do the signs, and I usually make them timeless. It just more bang for my buck. No problem. Did she cheat on him? Have a card preference? Okay. Did she cheat on him? You have the Wheel of Fortune, which is, it's a yes. It is a yes. Good night, Sandy. Does he know? Do you want the same deck? B. Does he know that she cheated on him? You have the Star, which is yes. So this might have been something that they've already discussed and agreed to move on from, because it's a healing card. Five more minutes. Squeeze it in if you can. Thanks for the hearts. Deck, okay. Will she leave him? We have the Tower, which is a no. But what I'm feeling from this Tower is she's gonna F up until it crumbles on its own. That's okay, Sandy. Will Sandy see Ash this month? You have the Wheel of Fortune, which is a yes, but then you also have the Hermit, which is a no, which I think is saying that if you don't, again, get out there and get out of your hermit mode, then you won't run into anything. Will he regret choosing her? Let's see. Will he regret? You have the Hanged Man, which is maybe. Maybe he will. Okay. But again, he has to have that thought cross his mind. Like, he has to be enlightened about the situation. Okay? Okay. All right. Does Cartrick have saved pics that I gave him? Oh, God. If I ever got divorced from my husband, he'd have so much dirt. So I feel you. Do you have a deck preference? And then I think we will close up with this question. Okay, I'm just going to grab a deck then. Does Cartrick have saved pics that you gave him? You have the Strength card, the Empress card, and the Hierophant. Yes, does. Is she keeping him from his other child? All right, we're going to let Versafir's question be the last one. Oh. B. Is she keeping him from his other child? You have the Hierophant, which is yes. And I'll answer your question real quick, and then I'm going to go. Aradaya, all of them? All of the pictures? Does he have all of the pictures? You have the Hanged Man and the Sun. So the Hanged Man is maybe and the Sun is yes. So yes. Okay, guys, thank you for being here with me. And I will see, hopefully, you here next week.